The Shark Deck.
Hello and welcome to Palace Intrigue. I am your host, Mark Francis. Last weekend we told you how Princess Eugenie could be the modern royal the palace needs. Well, hold on to your crowns because she may be planning a Megxit of her own. Emily Prescott shared in the Daily Mail, Princess Eugenie and her husband Jack Brooksbank may be considering following Prince Harry and Meghan to sunny California after the birth of their second child. A friend tells me the Sussexes have been sending Eugenie details of homes close to where they live in Montecito. But I'm told the couple are interested looking at homes in the West Hollywood area of Los Angeles and they plan to rent first before taking the plunge and snapping up a property. Eugenie might want to reconsider LA as we hear Montecito is nice and if you look hard enough you can find a bargain. Forbes reported that Harry and Meghan got a great deal on their Montecito home. The couple who could financially struggle if cut off by King Charles spent $14.7 million on their home in Montecito, but they actually got a pretty good deal on it, according to an insider. The former owner purchased it for about $10 million more and was trying to sell it to obviously make a profit. He wasn't able to, so he took about a $10 million cut. As far as that is concerned, they actually got a pretty good deal. The property boasts 9 bedrooms and 16 bathrooms, a tennis court, tea house, 2-bedroom guest house, a chicken coop, a pool and a pool house, plus 2 palm trees joined together at the bottom of the garden. The Queen reportedly suggested to Prince Andrew that he devote himself to charity work as a way back. A source told The Independent, Andrew's mother suggested the route forward was taking on a charitable cause. Other members of the family agreed and saw it as his only way to rehabilitation. Palace Intrigue will be right back. Kate Middleton might be looking to shake things up around Kensington. Kate has appointed a new right-hand woman who has been described as a straight-talking ball-breaker. Brand management expert Alison Caulfield is said to be Kate's new private secretary as she aims to shake things up at Kensington Palace. The Mirror reports Miss Caulfield is a former air stewardess and previously worked for TV chef Jamie Oliver as his head of campaigns, where she masterminded his campaigns about childhood obesity and reducing junk food in schools. A source who previously worked with Miss Caulfield told the Sunday Times, she's a ball breaker and a real straight talker, very passionate, dynamic, and genuinely funny. She makes things happen and will really push things forward at the palace. A different source said, Alison is an unusual fit. She's a bit out there for Kensington Palace, but there is a move to recruit more modernizers and people with private sector experience, not just civil servants. She will run rings around the courtiers and shake things up a bit. All the drama of Harry's frolic behind the pub distracted from poor, wonderful Kate Middleton, who was focused on her life's work, the Shaping Us initiative. The Mirror's royal editor, Russell Myers, said, I was speaking to someone at the palace when Spare was kicking off, and we knew that Shaping Us was about to be launched. And they said, listen, Spare is in the past. The Walesers have totally ignored it. I'm sure they can't ignore it completely, but it's all very much part of this is what we're here for. Noise coming from across the pond is something altogether entirely different. Early last week, Kate released a video in which she made paper chains with pupils from a primary school in London's East End and chatted with them about how they cope with their feelings. This to mark the start of Children's Mental Health Week. Kate, wonderful as always, thanked the children saying, well, thank you for having a chat with me today, and keep talking about your feelings and keep asking others how they're doing and helping them to talk about their feelings as well. Kate also spoke about family to radio host Roman Kemp. Every family is different. You know, the pressures that we all face are different whilst raising importances of early childhood. This isn't about putting extra pressure on families, she explained of her mission. It's actually saying they need the support and the help, reprioritizing family life, home life, and all that it takes in really raising children today because it is tough. The relationships in a family or that surrounding a child is so important. The environment in which you bring up a child is as important as well as the experiences in which you engage them with. It's not about the number of toys they've got or the number of sort of trips that you go on with them. It's just making sure that they've got the right emotional support around them, and that comes from the adults in their lives, Middleton explained. Love goes a long way. And there you have it. If you'd like to email us, our address is thepalacintrigue@gmail.com. And if you'd like to leave us a review or 5 stars, you can do that right there on the Apple iTunes app. My thanks to John McDermott. I'm Mark Francis. This is Palace Intrigue. And good time.
Did you hear about the border collie who recycles trash when he's out on his walks? Or how about the bear that stole someone's Chick-fil-A, but good news, left the salad behind? Hi, I'm Johnny Mac, host of 5 Good News Stories. Don't worry, I have stories about humans too, like there's a woman who makes a living because she looks like Jim Carrey. It's my podcast. It's 5 Good News Stories. 5 Good News Stories. The number 5 Good News Stories. Twice a week. 5 Good News Stories. Oh, and Shamrock Shakes are back too. Good news. 5 Good News Stories, wherever you get your shows.